Gotta level out the grass. Okay, gotta find some reference. Oh yeah, this one's good. Very pretty. I would give credit, but I don't know who made it, unfortunately. But I'm sure it's easy to find. For me, because I have the picture. Ooh, let me do something actually. Mm, okay, how to show that you're streaming on Discord. I really gotta set up a Discord for myself. I feel like it would be much better to get reach. Isn't that right? But I gotta set it up. I don't have it set up for now. Don't know how to do that either. I mean, I've connected. My socials. Oh, I think I know how. Yeah, I did it. Genius. I'm a genius. Yes. Okay, let's get to painting. No more silly business. I do want to get this piece to a cleaner state. I'm still not sure about some decisions that I'm making, but we can decide that along the way, I'm sure. So for now, I just want to do. I don't want to use the soft round for this. I use the soft round for a lot of things. I tend to overdo it, I think. A lot of people are not so welcoming with that type of brush. It does leave a lot unfinished, a lot of soft edges, which people are not so fond of. I get it, but doesn't mean that I like it, right? So I've been trying to use more, essentially paint the same way, just, you know, just trying to substitute it with rough brushes. And the thing is that rough brushes usually have edges to them. They're just as abstract and they're just as like iffy, but because they have rough edges to them, you get to pretend that it's actually like like a on purpose. Like I'm just doing it rough, it's just a little rough, but it's abstract and it's cute. Meanwhile, when you use soft round, it's like I didn't finish it. I mean, it's finished. It's this. This is it. But like what you see is what you get, right? So I guess that's the that's the issue with it. So for now, I'm just trying to, clean some edges, do some brush work, see if people bite, if any fish bite. Just have fun with it. It's not the most interesting thing to watch, I'm sure, but again, what you see is what you're gonna get. I don't know. I don't watch live streams. I don't know what people like to watch. Honestly, I'm just trying it out for now. I think I watch one streamer or two, and I enjoy it. I like it. I don't know if this is the normal way people watch. I never know. With me, it's like sometimes I really enjoy something, and I'm like, yeah, of course people are gonna love this. It's amazing. Love that. And then people don't like it, and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know if I'm out of touch or what's going on, or I just don't know. I just don't have the same taste as the general public about certain things. I don't know what it is. Even saying general public feels like derogatory for some reason. It feels like you don't respect them or something. But just trying it out. Just trying it out. I really want to do a nice transition from the grass. I'm going to figure out what I can do with this transition. There is work that I should be doing, but I really don't want to. I really don't want to do work right now. Don't say any that to the people that hire me, but sometimes you just gotta take time for yourself and work on the things that you like. I think it's the thing I fell in love with when I started making art, and it's the thing that I still enjoy to this day. And it feels like I was talking to a friend the other day about this, and it feels like I'm betraying myself when I make just commercial work or I'm doing work for getting paid, right? Because it's work, it's art, but it's never, doesn't feel personal sometimes. I'll allow it now. I'll allow Joel. These are two friends of mine. What you guys doing? But yeah, I've decided to take some time off and, you know, see who I am when I'm not doing art. It feels like it's most of what I do. It's all that I do. I feel like artists can relate to that a lot. It's just every day you live like more as an artist than you do as a person. It's like you're being puppeteered by this need to continue to doing the things you do. And everything that you do, it's like when you see something that's nice, when you see something that feels beautiful, you instantly think, "Oh fuck, that would be so cool in a painting," or "I love that composition," or you go through like a anything, right? And it's just so all-consuming. Like, fuck, Jesus, stop, you know? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I feel like it's not just me, though. I feel like I've spoken to enough artists where this is a thing. They're just consumed by this. And when you're consumed by it and you don't practice it, it just it feels like you're throwing it in a well and you're not doing anything with it, you know? It just feels like you're not putting all those resources to work. And it starts to chip away at you. You feel like bad. Fuck, why am I doing art? Even. But then, you know, you take a break and you have time for yourself and you work on your own things and, you know, all those things go away. All the time you just really needed to get it out there. You just really wanted to just paint for yourself. Like back when you did in high school or middle school or college or whatever you did, started to do it, you know? So yeah, this is kind of what this is all about. The streaming is just a way for me to be more consistent with it. I feel like that's one of the things I'm really bad at. It's consistency. If I don't have a deadline, fuck, when I have a deadline, I'm like a fucking warhorse. I do that shit in a fucking, "Oh, you want 6 thumbnails for tomorrow? I got you. I got you." Yeah, bitch, where's that energy when I need to do things for myself? It's not. I feel like I need something breathing down my neck for me to do it. So, maybe streaming will help, maybe not. Just trying it out, you know. But this painting, yeah, I've been pushing off this painting for a while. What the hell is this music? Okay, I'm putting some World of Warcraft music because that's what I saw some people do. I don't play World of Warcraft. I don't fucking know a lot about it. I know it's cute. You know, it's got some whimsical ass fucking vibes to it. I'm down with that shit. I just, I'm just trying it out. Every music that I listen to, it's like gung gung gung. It's like Brazilian funk, Latin music. It's not suited for this shit. Okay, it just doesn't fit the vibe. The vibes are ruined. They're rancid. So I, so that's why I'm putting World of Warcraft music. People love it. Fuck. I've thought about playing it, with how much people love it. You know. People love it that much. There's something's gotta be doing. Something's happening, and it's right. Maybe it's just the nostalgia. Maybe people just like the nostalgia of it. Fantasy worlds. Fantasy worlds are fun. I want to see. You know what would be cool? All those fucking. All those fucking shows about games and about fantasy worlds. Why don't we just have an isekai in World of Warcraft instead of having a World of Warcraft um, show about the lore in game? Why don't we just introduce that in an isekai? How cool would that fucking be? I know Disney's doing one now. I saw a trailer for it the other day. It doesn't look, well, let's be honest, it doesn't look that good. But it's cute. You know, I think it's cute. I like the idea of introducing a world through the lens of someone who's not part of it. I like the idea of an isekai. I read a lot of isekai manga. How about a fucking isekai in World of Warcraft? Everyone loves being part of this fantasy world. Why don't we just put someone in it? Like, through the lens of someone who plays it, even. And you can still explain the lore with it, right? You could still explain the worlds, how it works and what has happened through it. And this player could be someone who's familiar with it, or, you know, I think it could be cute, right? Fuck. Don't do that with League, though. God damn. Arcane was good. Don't do that with League. Maybe I'm being a heretic right now. I just don't know the power that that game has. Let me think. I gotta do these bricks. One of the things that I'm really bad at, I think, is like, I think people in general, they tend to. So, like, imagine you're making a sky full of stars, right? When you make those stars, you kind of do them in a way that they don't look like they were put there naturally. Like, it's got some sort of pattern to them. You know what I mean? So with bricks and with natural things, it's the same thing. You gotta make sure you're doing them in a way that doesn't feel methodical, that feels kind of random. I mean, not with bricks, but in this specific case, I guess. And sometimes I forget myself and I don't do it, and it instantly pops up like, oh, that looks like shit. That doesn't look good. So trying to avoid that. Fuck, this kind of looks bad. Whatever. It's fine. We're surviving it. Look at me avoiding the point of what I wanted to do. Let me see what else I did. I don't really get a reference for these, so I'm kind of just winging it, which is not ideal. I don't like working with no reference. Because, you know, there's just so much shit in this world. Just gotta take advantage of all the shit that there is in this world. Like a million cultures, million ways to do things, patterns. Like, even just drawings of cats. Like, imagine drawings of cats in the whole world. How many types of ways of drawing cats do people have people invented? Just because they love this, like, creature. You know, they just want to put it in shit. Not in shit, but like put it like on clothes or robes or I don't know, a tambourine. Charm a tambourine with a cat on it. If you ever wanted a tambourine with a cat on it, shit, I have one. Fuck it. I kind of like the tambourine. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of a. I think it's an underrated piece of like instrument. you know. I kind of like tambourines. Maybe there was a song in the musical The Hunchback of Notre Dame that is Esmeralda singing to the sound of her tambourine. She was dancing, right? In the movie, she has one. Maybe that is why. Because she's fucking amazing. I love that character. So beautiful. To the rhythm of the tambourine. You know? Cute. But back to the back to the point that I was making. Yeah, references. We know this, artists. We know this. Draw with reference all the time. Do it every time you can. Be addicted to it. Honestly, all this, like, I've been feeling kind of a dopamine addiction to Instagram shorts. It's bad, okay? It's not cute. I don't do it as much as other people, I don't think, from what I've understood. But, fuck, instead of, like, doing on YouTube shorts, I think Pinterest might be a good one, you know? Pinterest might be a good solution to the brain rot. Because, like, I know Pinterest has a lot of AI these days. Listen, not mine. not my hashtag, not my fucking Pinterest, I don't know why this happens to so many people. I've seen some AI, and honestly, like, whatever, fuck it. Like, I'll brush it off. But I think you gotta train your algorithm to really avoid those things. I think you can do something about it. It's not like Pinterest is feeding you this AI and you can't do shit about it. Like, you know, you're just a number now. Like, it's not gonna help you. It will. Just gotta train it. And Pinterest has got so many things. So many things. I've learned so much. Like, honestly, not that much. But I've learned a bit from just browsing on Pinterest, just looking at stuff. Like, ooh, what's this? It has introduced me to so many new aesthetics that I wouldn't find out through any other means. Especially these days with like so much like fast fashion and things like that. Like trends are so quick to come and go. You almost can't they always have a name, but you almost can't give them a name sometimes, right? They just appear to you as like a form of like entertainment more than culture research, you know? Like you don't get actually anything at the end of the day sometimes. It's just aesthetics. And I like aesthetics. I love aesthetics, but I feel like we can there's so much in an aesthetic. There's so much. There's a time frame for them. There's a reason that they exist. There's always a cause and a consequence to the reason why some aesthetics exist. And it's so interesting. And we don't get to explore any of that because we just consume it mindlessly. It shows up in your feed for like 5 seconds and then it goes away, right? And it's so, right? Like you just get nothing at the end of the day. So Pinterest kind of slows that whole process down for me, and it shows me a picture. I look at the picture. Go look at where the picture's from. I try to see more pictures like it, and I start to form a pattern about what it is about. And I get to explore this aesthetic and when it existed, why it existed, what is it about, like one recent one that I saw was called like Frutiger Aero. It's like Utopia, like that early 2000s Windows like XP like field, that picture? And it's like aerogel types I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like these early 2000s utopia full of like aquatic things and green fields and and it's so cool to find out the reason why that existed. It's essentially like it was a really good time for economics, and it was like the expectation of what the future was going to be like, things like that. And it's so cute. It's so cute. I love trying to understand these things. These aesthetics are almost feel like people to me. It's like understanding ways of thinking, understanding ways of interacting with the world and seeing what it's like. It almost feels like that to me. So I just really like it. I like exploring different themes like that. I think that's the backbone of me being a concept artist almost. It's like understanding aesthetics and reasons why they exist. So, with that all being said, Pinterest, good. Instagram shorts, bad. Right? Okay? Got it. Thank you. That's all I wanted to say. At least to me. I know people are going to disagree. I know at least one person will disagree. There's always that one guy. It's like, I don't know. Well, okay, well, agree to disagree, you know? No, I'm sorry. Actually, we gotta fight. Get in the ring. And honestly, I haven't had the opportunity to explore that many aesthetics, to be honest. It was only like a year ago um, that I started to really explore sci-fi, which is like a very basic style, right? Not basic, but like it's basic in the sense that it feels like there's two things, sci-fi and fantasy. Those are like the two ones, right? And it feels like I only got to explore sci-fi fairly recently, and I fell in love with it. And it was because of Pinterest. It was because I saw things there that introduced me to that aesthetic in a more palatable way, other than like looking at fucking Star Wars. I like Star Wars, of course. I love Ian McKay. I'm in love with him, actually. I'm not even kidding. But um I just enjoy I got to explore this aesthetic in a more palatable way and in a more personalized way that it's more personal to me by via the Pinterest knowing what I like and kind of bridging the gap between fantasy and sci-fi, which is, space opera type deal, like retro futuristic things, things like Metropolis, the movie, things like that. And it just gives me a fresh like view on those things, which I enjoy. And I'm still laughing about the Ian McKay thing, by the way. I fuck, he's amazing. He really is. There's something about his drawings that just they scream someone who is so in love with people watching and just understanding what people are all about. It's so subtle and it's so there. But whatever. I could yap about Ian McKay all the time. I actually found how about him when I was in middle school, high school, around that time. It was in a bookstore, and I saw his book, and I was like, "What?" It actually blew my mind. I think at that point, the only thing I was introduced to concept art, the only thing I interacted with was League of Legends, and League of Legends is a very different type of art compared to Ian McKay. It's like the opposite, the two ends of the spectrum of concept art. It's like very personalized. Ian McKay's is very personalized. It's all about the people and the acting and it's different. And League of Legends was about, building a world and doing it this way, following sort of a Bible to have a specific style and have all these splash arts that are really, really produced. So it really gave me a different perspective on what art could be about. So I thank him for existing. you know, just in general. I think it's important, you know, to learn about new things. I think it really broadens your horizons. It really does. Fuck. That's why, like, I find Twitter art so fascinating. It's got such different types of artists and such different ways of exploring a theme and ways of doing things. It's so expressive and so beautiful. It's crazy. It really feels like a renaissance of like internet art right now there. I call it Twitter art because I see it on, well, I don't use Twitter, but I know it's there. You know, I have friends that send me. That's why I call it Twitter art, but, you know, I know there are other places as well. I only use Instagram. So, I'm kind of, I don't know if it's old school, but it feels old school to say that. And isn't it nice? I put some like ambient sounds, tavern ambient sounds. Really does set the mood. Fuck, I wish I had my fireplace turned on right now. I'd love that for me. But I don't. Yes, yes, I don't. Right, so we're getting there. It's kind of like doodling. It makes me feel like I'm doodling. It's cute. I mean, I don't know if it looks cute, but I find I'm feeling cute while I do it, so it is cute. I get to decide that, not you. I don't know why I'm being sassy. Like, there's no point to that. Right, so now we just gotta do it 10 more times. Yippee! I love that. Love that for me. Um, let me see. Yeah, I think it really adds a lot though. God, it's gonna be worth it. I really should have perspective lines on this shit though. Like, I feel like I'm gonna fuck it up if I keep doing it like this. But I will keep doing it like this, and I will fuck it up. What if I just have some marquees, like lines, every so often? Fuck, I really want to do something with Y2K and like there's an aesthetic. I forgot what it's called, but it's like the Jet Set Radio type deal. I sent it to my friends not so long ago, but it's so cool. Fuck, I just love it. Do you know when you see it's like this feeling is like when you're like playing as a kid and you see a toy and it's like holy shit, or you see a game and it's like fuck, I really want to play with that. That's what it feels like to me. Just gotta get my hands everywhere. That way, I will be the best concept artist in the world. Hold on, my dad's calling me. Dad, call. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, what did I want to do? Um, so, what are we doing? What are we doing here? I'm just gonna stream for I think another hour, and then we shall see. Fuck, could you not hear my music all this time? Let me see. Fuck, could you not hear my music all this time? Let me see. My voice sounds so nasally. It's actually insane. I know my friends always tell me it doesn't. I think it does, okay? I'm of the opinion that it does. He's gonna see you in a minute. I sound like a secretary. It's actually embarrassing. He's gonna see you in a minute. Hold on. Oh my god. Excuse me. Excuse me? Excuse me? Golden brown, texture like sun. Lay me down. Da 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 ding 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 ding. You know. Okay, so what am I gonna talk about next? I feel like as I go on with the streams, because I'm enjoying myself. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cute, even if no one's watching. I guess I'm just like schizo or something, because like I don't know if I, I just enjoy how slow it makes things. Like it makes me not want to rush anything. So relaxing. It feels like painting in real life. Instead of digital painting. So maybe what I could do is like, oh, I should advertise it on Instagram and create a Discord channel where I tell people, oh, I'm live streaming. I know most people don't like pings, but like what? Fucking mute it then. The hell am I supposed to do about that? Or just, yeah, if you don't like it, it's okay. Um, But yeah, I do like live streaming. The problem is that I can't live stream work stuff, and I feel like a lot of times I'm doing work stuff. But maybe at the end of the day, I could start to do some non-work related stuff for like an hour or two. 2 hours feels like a good time. Not too much, not too little, not too much. And I think it could be cute, right? Just chilling in here and just cuz I don't know. I usually what I tend to do is I usually play games and I feel so exhausting sometimes to play games, you know? It feels so tiring. Like I'm supposed to be resting and somehow I'm more stressed than I was when I started. Like what the fuck was up with that? Why did why did that happen? I'm just frustrated and nothing comes out of it. So, live streaming can be cute. I've been also making music sometimes. The problem with making music is that it just takes so long for me to create anything because I'm really new. I don't know any musical theory. I just know music. I just have ears and I have hearing. That's the extent of my knowledge. But live streaming, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna create music, but live streaming could be a nice change of pace, I think, for me. But we'll see. Sometimes I say these things and like I never do it. What's the point of saying it? I guess the point is just to set a reminder for yourself, maybe. Like a milestone in time. Like, yeah, this is when I said this. Golden brown, texture like sun. Lay me down. Mm-hmm. True of the night. Another thing I've been doing is I've been listening to audiobooks while I draw, and it's honestly it feels kind of what I'm doing now. So there could be like this could be nice. It feels like time is passing and I'm just taking it cheesy, you know? Hmm. I think there's a lot of power in taking it cheesy. Fucking, it feels like everyone's going so fast these days. Like, goddamn. And then you get the counterculture of like, everyone's taking it so fast. We need to slow it down. And it's like too slow. I think there's a medium. uh, there's a medium here where we can just all take it easy and but like with the knowledge that at some points we gotta lock in, drink some water, get some bananas, dunk our face in ice water. you know this is a meme, by the way. I don't know if it will come across. That meme's so stupid. Still funny. This is just doodling. I'm literally just doodling. I remember a video or a channel of a guy that doodles, and he doodles really well. Like he's the king of doodling. I forgot what it was, but it was just so therapeutical. He used to talk in the soothing voice, and he used to tell people about his day, and you know, it was so sweet. Fuck. Like, wow. You are the king of doodling. I feel like doodling is about that, is about living in the moment. It's like those mandalas, those like, there's like this practice that some monks do that's like creating sand mandalas, sand patterns, sand drawings, and then destroying them. And that was the point, that you invest time in, well, I don't know exactly what the point was. I'm paraphrasing the point, but the point felt like it was taking time to do something and then understanding that the inevitability of it being destroyed just by virtue of it being something, you know? And it's about, I don't know, accepting that you've made it, you know? I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of ways to interpret that. The way I interpreted it was it just felt like the point of it existing isn't enough as well, you know? And just by it existing and by you practicing it, and it's almost like the art is in your mind and in the practice of it more than it is in the thing that you've made, you know? I feel like doodling is all about that. It's not some grand gesture of art. It's not some grand masterpiece. It's just letting your brain just relax by creating some geometry or some patterns or something, you know? Doesn't require anyone can do it. Fucking my dad could do it, you know? Man, I wish I could enter the zone with like in a lot of ways, like into when drawing, you know? I wish I could enter the zone at will. I just, it feels so fast sometimes. Like your brain just feels so fast. It feels like it's not getting enough of anything. And it's just grasping for something that it's not going to get with painting, most likely. Painting, like some processes of painting are inherently about taking it easy, about doing it slow, right? Like this that I'm doing now. This would not be possible if I wanted to do it fast. I mean, I guess you could argue that I could do it faster, but like what? I'm not fucking in NASCAR. This is not the NASCAR of painting. Just fucking doodling. What the hell? No one has said this. I'm saying it. I'm my own hater. If you can't tell by now. I don't need haters. I'm my own hater. It's a weird flex. It sounds like you need to go to therapy or something. No, it doesn't, actually. Well, okay. See what I mean? I can just talk to myself. This is so fucking cool. I can't believe YouTube is enabling my mental unwellness, you know? It's not unwellness. Okay, then what is it? It just is. You're right. Dude. I think it becomes less cute if I'm aware, though. Like, I need to be unaware that I'm doing it. That I'm talking to myself, you know? Fuck. That looks like shit, girl. Holy shit. Fix it right now. And when you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you can't change at all? But do you guys know what I'm talking about? Do you know that feeling of like when you're just going fast. You just go so fast and you can't stop. Oh fuck. I fucked it up. I drew on the wrong layer. Long layer. You're just going fast and you can't. Ah, it's like your brain doesn't rest. Like, God, fucking knock it off. I can't take it. And it causes you pain because, like, you start to think, what's wrong with me? Why can't I just relax and enjoy the moment. There's no time, there's no time, there's no time. There's no time for what? What? For what? What? What's happening? Where's the time going? What is the time? What is this time that you need so much? And for what? This is what it's for. This is what the time is for. It's for making paintings and for taking it easy. This is where the time is going. Why are you worried about? It's the whole point. That's the whole point. Fuck, I'm drawing on the wrong layer again. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm a beast. Fuck. I did fuck that up, though. Over there. It's kind of muddy in here, but, you know, I'll fix it in post. I'll fix it in post. Fuck it. We'll fix it in post. And these days, I've been taking it easy, right? And I was thinking, fuck, what if I was rich? What would I do if I was rich? Would I still paint? A lot of people would say I would still paint if I was rich. Fuck, I don't know if I would. I think I'd be doing, maybe I'd be doing art. Maybe. You know, maybe I'd feel like shit if I wasn't doing something. Maybe. But maybe I'd just, like, rot. I think I would just rot. I think there needs to be something for you to keep pushing, right? I feel like there's fuel that you use when you do things. And when you're rich or when you don't have the need to do something, that fuel is like your own will, right? You're using your own will because you're not getting money, right? Like you don't need money. You're not getting it. You don't need it. You don't not working for anyone. You don't have the pressure of being in a workspace. Then what do you have? You just have yourself. And that's kind of similar to when you're unemployed, right? Like when you're unemployed, you have the will to go and do things because you need to have a job, right? But once you have a job, it's like you have a job. You do it for the job, and then what? Outside of the job, what do you have? You don't need to do it. You got the job. You don't have to keep posting on ArtStation. You have the job. You don't need to promote anything. Again, you have the job. So what? It would be your own self, like, need for doing something. And sometimes that kind of goes away and you prioritize other things, you know, family or I don't know, building something or just you kind of get sick of it, right? You do art all the time. That's all you do. I wonder if when, you know, as time passes, if I'll still have this need to keep doing art or if I'll just find something else to put my time in. I don't know, fucking real estate or some shit like that. Tambourine playing. I did say I like tambourines. I did say it before. It's kind of scary though, right? Because, like, this is what I've been for the past, fuck, God knows how long. And you become someone else. And that someone else has different needs and different expectations for life. And it's kind of scary. Or maybe I'm just being a fucking pussy. No. It's a valid thing, I guess. You know? Just food for thought. Nothing too deep. Just food for thought. When I get there, I'll see what the problem is about. I don't need to be creating problems out of thin air, you know? This world's already fucked up as it is. So let's just enjoy our time doodling. That was the whole point. That was the whole point. And I do feel blessed to have art, you know? despite it being so, it's like fucking fighting bulls all the time. Every goddamn second, another thing comes in. You don't have a job, you gotta do work for a job to get one. You gotta do the portfolio, you gotta look at the tutorials, you gotta listen to the people, you gotta go to the events. I love art events, don't get me wrong, I fucking love them. That's like my Disneyland. I fucking love art events, they're so much fun. But they're expensive, but you know, and it's a whole thing, it's a whole trip. So, you know, you gotta do all those things, and then when you get the job, you gotta do the job. You gotta meet the deadlines, do the right style, adapt to the things. I wonder if it will ever get tiring. Too tiring, you know? Not just tiring, but too tiring. Because there's been people who've been doing this for 20 years, you know? Sometimes more. And they still love it. There's some fortitude in that, in understanding yourself so completely that you settle into a persona, a person that you are. You settle into a state of being. And somehow still manage to evolve. What is it that will be my fuel in the future? I remember one artist saying, this was like a veteran artist. He was saying, like, settling into a style is a sign of maturing as an artist. And I was like, damn, I kind of don't like that. Maybe I'm being contrarian, but I agree. I think when you settle into a style, you definitely are deciding on in a thing, right? But I feel like my thing has always been to evolve and to look for things that I'm lacking, or not even lacking, but look for new things. Like I want to be excited about things, you know? And when you settle, it feels like the opposite of that, but it might not be so. I think I'm being overly critical, but at the time, that was my reaction, right? It was like, oh, fuck. So I gotta pick a thing and be that. But I don't think that's what he meant, and that's not even necessarily true, right? But it was just, again, food for thought. I'm doodling conversation. Listen, no one's fucking watching. I gotta talk about something. Hey, come on. You gotta throw me a bone here. Hey, Tony, come here. You know what? Tony here, he's really good, really good. Hey, Tony, tell a joke. Hey, come on. He's really good at making conversation, this Tony. And Tony's like, Ah, come on, Tony. He's choking because he's shy. You know, Tony gets a little shy. You take him out of the cell, he becomes a little shy out of his element. Hey, come on, Tony. Tell us a joke. I don't know. Okay. Well, what the fuck was I talking about even? God. Imagine the people that hire me see this fucking bot and they're like, what the fuck is what the fuck is she on? Bro, I'm on nothing. I'm on life. That's straight up life, baby. I got nothing but the joy of the everyday. I'm so excited for summer. Summer's gonna be amazing. Why? Cause like the sun, the sun is out. Is that not enough? Like what? Oh, it's so hot. I get sweaty. Excuses. You know you like the sun. We are made to enjoy this time of year. Okay? It's biological. It's in our blood. You got no choice. You have no choice. The days get longer. The nights get warm. Ugh, stop. Stop. Today was such a good day as well. Like, it was so beautiful in here. Fuck. So good. Love the summer. I kind of wish I could listen to. Actually, no. I like this ambience. This ambiance, as the French say. Yes. I don't know what the French say. I think the world has been too hard on the French. You know, this was something I read recently that was like, I think we just hate the French because they're like outspoken and they they like fight for their rights, and somehow we've been like brainwashed into thinking that's a bad thing when it's in actuality a good thing for the populace. And I was like, fuck, they might be right. It's like the same as people don't not liking cats because they're independent. Like, why would you hate a cat for being independent? Personally, I don't like cats because they look elegant and then they're stupid. And I think it's hypocritical of them to do that. Like, just be a silly, goofy creature as you were born to be. Stop pretending. It's irritating. You know? I guess in a way I am like those people. But I like cats more now. They're fine. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the French. We love the French over here, don't we, folks? We love the French. Yes. My good friends are French. That's actually true. I have a really good friend that's French. His name is Artur. Rafael Silva. Very good artist. Um. Right, so. I think we're closing in. Oh, fuck, no, we're not. That's crazy. We're not closing in on anything. But I think I'm gonna end it at like hour and a half. So like 10 more minutes. Just do something. Na, na, na. Okay, people, yes. Oh, Sakura Festival in Japan. How beautiful is that? Fuck, I feel like I'd love to go to Japan because it's beautiful, but I think they would hate me. I feel like they would just not like me. I don't know why. I just get the distinct, impression that the Japanese would not fuck with me, and that makes me sad. So I preemptively am like, I don't think I would like Japan. I'm just saving my heart. Well, fuck. Everyone would like to go to Japan. That fucking place is like a magical land. Or Italy. I'd love to go to Italy. All the nice places. I don't. I guess I travel somewhat, but I don't know. I feel like I always traveled for events like Berlin and England, London. And I like London. I don't like Berlin as much. I think it's also it's the same reason as Japan. I feel like they don't like me, so I preemptively am like, I don't like it. That way I get to be the one hating. Like I've got power in this situation. You know what I mean? But I actually, with Berlin, I do not like the music. I think that's the only problem that I have with that. Like techno music is like, oh my god, get me the fuck out of here right now. I feel like I'm in a situation where I should leave or something. Like it's so gung 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 gung. I feel like I'm unsafe. It's like the sound, even the soundscape is like violent and hostile. Like why would I want to stay at a place where it sounds like a siren is going off? Do you know what sirens are made up for? They're made for evacuations. I'm leaving. I don't understand. I like some EDM music, I guess. I like some boiler rooms, but I like them at a distance, and I like to sort through the music. I don't want to stay at a place where I like actively don't like the music for. I'm more of a like Latin girly, you know, like fucking Latin America music, or it's more dancey, more dancey. That one's like you shake your head and your body, and it's like it's the point. I feel like the point of clubs in Berlin is to do drugs. It's to be drunk and do drugs and enjoy that state. And that is the best music to enjoy that state. And like if you have to take something to enjoy it, then what the fuck? There's something wrong with it, you know? Something isn't right with it. Maybe I'm misinterpreting it. Fuck, I just don't understand. And I'm trying to be understanding, okay? If someone has an idea of why the fuck that is and what's the point of it, I don't even need much. I just need to be like told like, okay, yeah, I kind of get that, but you know, it's like the vibe is like gung gung gung. You feel like your brain going. I was like, yeah, okay, I get that. That's all I need. I just need something. EDM music is siren music for me. It's like when those clubs they're closing in. I was gonna say a club. They were closing. It was too late. It was like 6 a.m. Like y'all need to go. They started playing a siren for us to like leave. Like please leave. That's what EDM music is. It's that part of the night encapsulated. Bro, these layers on this painting. I've talked about everything but what I'm doing, by the way. This is crazy. I don't know why this ended up this way. But you know what? You just hear so much fucking art talk. Like, what else do you need me to tell you? You know? You already know everything. I don't need to say anything. Just here for the vibes, bro. Straight vibes, bro. Just here for the vibes. Fucking work on your fundamentals. Do value studies, color studies, texture studies. Study a painting really closely. Do art that you like, that you care about, and try to make it as best as possible. Reference artists and refer as much as real things. Like fuck, you know, everyone says this information. Everyone says these things. I don't need to tell you anything. Then what value do I have to you? Well, I don't know. You decide. It's between you and God. There's actually some nice. I've been seeing some good, like content creation for art that is actually feels new. It feels different, you know? It feels like it comes from someone who's like discovered this instead of like someone who's learned this and is now showcasing this information again or relaying this information again. I've been seeing some. I think her name's Bianca. I don't remember actually, but she's on Instagram. She's got like green hair and black hair. She's really cute, and yeah, there's good content creators for art these days. I feel like we went through a stage where it was like kind of like sloppy. It was like the same shit over and over again, just repackaged with a like shiny new thumbnail. I don't know, but this one actually feels relevant, and it's like new to me as well, right? It's not just for beginners; it's for people who do art and have been doing art. It's just new things. Tips in Photoshop, tips in how to do things more effectively, things about pipelines and how you should go about creating a project, you know? It's really nice. Hmm. Okay, let me check something. Okay. I think I might want to invite some people to talk with me maybe one day on stream. I think it could be cute. It feels like tattoos on the on the stones, right? Instead of it being bricks, it feels like tattoos. I kind of don't like that though, so I gotta do something about it. The tat will be later. Yes, 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 yes. Not now. Why? Because I don't got the patience right now. Okay, I'm running out of patience. I'm not a very patient person. Actually, I am. I am quite patient. When I'm in those like queues for the grocery stores, you know, I feel like I'm patient. Everyone's like skimmish and like jotting around. And they're like, maybe it's because they've done it a lot more than me. They're older. They've done it a lot more times. They've seen this shit multiple times. They don't need to see it anymore. Maybe I'm just a little bit younger, and that will come. For now, I'm a patient person. Are you a patient person? Are you a patient person? What does it mean to be a patient person? Who knows? I do have trouble with like hard definitions. Like when you know, especially with those fucking like signs, like fuck, what is it called? Like astrological signs, like you know all those things. Virgo, Gemini, you know that jazz. It's like Virgos are really. I'm a Virgo. Don't fucking try to guess. Um, Virgos are really like perfectionists and things like that. You know. It's like, am I a perfectionist? I guess I am in some areas. I am. I guess that's one thing they got right. But for example, when I'm cooking, I'm like a fucking machine. I'm not a machine. I'm the opposite of that. I'm like a rat cooking. I'm a rat cooking. I just throw shit in, you know, and it's like gung 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 gung, And he's like, whoopsies, I dropped too much of this. Well, anyways, you know, it's like I'm not perfectionist when it comes to that. But overall, I guess I am very perfectionist. I feel like that's the only trait that Virgos have. They're like perfectionists and they're like nervous. That's their thing. They do this. It's like, okay. So I'm a bitch. That's my one trait. Well, no, it's okay. Enough. This is silly. That being said, I do like I like it so much I don't even know the name of it. Astronomical Astra the zodiac. Astrology. Thank you. Yeah, astrology. Anyways, with all this being said, it was great having you guys here. It was so nice. Um, I will see you. Um, I will see you guys in the next one. I don't know when the next one's gonna be, but I'm sure it will be just as great. I'm sure it will be. So, next time, I think I'm gonna keep working on this one. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, no, not tomorrow, actually. Actually, maybe tomorrow. It depends on the time. I think I'll start streaming a little bit earlier. But I'll try to set up a Discord and the Instagram. So today I just wanted to check it out, just to see what this is all about, what the hype's about. What is this all about? Whatever. Yeah. So I'll see you next time. Have a good one, guys.